Hello everybody and welcome back to another brand new MotoGP 22 career mode. Now today we are off to Japan, home of Honda, our biggest rivals manufacturer at the moment. We are struggling. We had a really bad previous episode in Aragon where I had a nightmare round, scored a handful of points, and if it wasn't for a crash for Foggia in the remaining laps, I probably would have lost the championship lead. But we go into a bumper festival now of Motegi, Chang, Phillip Island, Sepang and Valencia. Now after Valencia we have about 8 weeks where we can adjust contracts, so I'm actually going to leave the Moto2 stuff till the end of the year, get as high a reputation as possible, and then we're going to jump and see what we can do and get ourselves a pretty decent mid-table team, hopefully even maybe a higher tier Moto2 team. But for now it's time to go to Japan. So a bit of a mistake on my end. I might have ruined my whole weekend and cost myself the championship lead. I will explain in a second, but first off, it was a wet FP3 P9 in a damp track, probably dried as the race session went on. Didn't feel too bad. Bike actually felt quite good in the rain, which is a surprise. But just as I went to go to the next session, I realised that FP2 was cloudy, so I'm pretty much nailed on to go through to Q1, and Q1 is heavy rain, which is where I have zero pace compared to the AI's time, so I might be starting from the back of the grid at a track that is going to be very difficult to make up time. It's very hard to get moves done on the AI in this game, and this is a heavy braking track where the AI will probably just dive on me, so it's going to be difficult. I might have shagged myself. We will find out in due course. So we've actually managed to get through by a second, and I got an achievement just as Gavin was talking. Basically my first time getting through into Q2 while being in Q1, so pace looks to be there. Ayumi Sasaki, there's no championship challengers down this far on the grid unfortunately, but at least we're in the battle now, hopefully for pole position if I can replicate that lap in qualifying too. But so far that is pretty good, at least we'll be in the top 20. As always, getting out nice and early, get myself a bit of clean track and just focus on my own lap times and speed. Again, it has looked like it's rained between sessions though, the track has gotten a bit wetter. Seemed like a better sector 1. So dependent on braking this track. So far so good. Fortunately there's no time, so we're not going to know how good our lap times are yet. Slightly early on the brakes into 5. Not the best of exit either. Oh, using all of the track, almost losing my lap that time round. I don't really know what this lap time is like. To be fair, for anywhere under 2 minute 2 or in the 2 minute 3s, I'd be happy, to be honest. Good run. 28.8. Don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't know what that means in terms of what my other laps were like. Down into the 90-degree corner we come. Oh, I think if I brought myself... Oh, I locked the front there. That was sketchy. That was so sketchy. Final chicane. Worst part of the track. Especially in the rain, it just drifts its way and you have no confidence up the line. It's probably going to be slower this one. 2 minute 1, 2, 3, 4.3. That is not a great lap time. So unfortunately we're down in P12, only 0.4 off. 2 minutes 3.8, so we had pace. Really, look, like everyone ahead of me was within 2 tenths. So I didn't need much and I could have been a lot higher up. Thankfully Foggia is P6. Now the only things we do get absolutely amazing starts. We should be able to use that to our advantage. But it's going to be a bumper kart type of race. We're going to get a lot of touch. It's just going to be a tricky one, but we're going to have to beat Foggia. That's just a goal for the remaining 4 races. Beat Foggia and we will be world title and a champion in Moto3. But for now, qualifying is done. Let's move on to Sunday. Right then, I've taken a gamble. I've gone hard. So was Jaume Messia actually. Medium for Foggia. The recommended tyres were the mediums. I wanted hard so I could really just ride the wheels off it and hope for the best. Might come back to bite me, might not. Might win me the race, might lose the race. I don't know. Let's see, can we have a good run? We really need to beat Foggia to give ourselves a bit of a cushion going into the final 30 rounds. Right then, it is time. Oh, what a stunning launch. Straight away into the slipstream of our nearest rival. Send it. Oh, it's going to be contact. Sorry, Andre Migno. Oh, it's on the limiter. Killed my drive. On the outside of Sasaki. I'll go for the inside of Foggia. And one of the gas. I'm not really sure who that was. My first dry laps of the weekend as well. Up behind Jaume Messia already. Send it. I have no idea where I can brake. We're up the inside. Anku. Oh, he just turned in on me. What a little bastard. Alright, good start as we always do. It's usually go backwards after this though, so we're going to have to use a lot of power 3 around here, I reckon. Already they have just so much more entry speed than me, it's so annoying. Oh, curbs are not my friends. If we can get onto the back of these two, try and get into the lead and just break away, that's the goal. I look like I can break much deeper. I hope this pace lasts. Hello Garcia. That's a long look over your shoulder. Again, we're going to just send it. For early day break. Or late I break. I could have broke later as well. Oh, that curb is a killer. And I just lost both positions because of that. I might hold off on shoot. Yeah. Oh, change direction, that was a bitch. Garcia slipstream, come on, stop leaning. Donkey. Alright, I don't want to speak too soon, but we have a gap. And with my seemingly strong braking, we should be able to take the lead of this one. We'll see though. Oh, I'm gonna leave the brakes off. Screw it. Oh, sorry for the contact. Oh, not really. You've probably teamboed me at some point this season. And we're into the lead. What a start it's been. There's a crash. It's not anyone involved with me, I'm afraid. At this point now, I don't want anyone to tag onto this back of this tree. I just want to make a break and look at the pace. As soon as I get ahead of him, he turns into prime Valentino Rossi. So halfway through lap 4 here, we have a small bit of a gap. Basically, I'm on the limit, braking as late as I can into pretty much every corner. I'm not trying to carry any corner speed at all, just trying to brake on the apex and get to the next corner as fast as possible. It kind of works. Then when you get to the twisty parts, they seem to have way too good corner entry speed, mid-corner speed, corner exit speed. And they pretty much get back onto me again. But into braking, I'm much better. So I just need to use that to my advantage for the remainder of this race. I'm using so much fuel up as well. We are getting a gap though. If we can get away from them, I wonder, could I actually get my head down and disappear? We're on a really quick lap at the moment. That was pretty good through there. Nice gap going. Don't want to speak too soon. Under 1.4 nearly. Take back the fastest lap. So 3 full laps remaining of this Japanese Grand Prix. It's over a second. Foggia's in P5. No time for mistakes now, Dylan. Let's bring this one home. Oh, mistake there. Definitely cost some drive, you can see. Oh, I'm braking stupidly late. But for some reason it's working. I just need to maybe just be a bit more careful on corner entry, because I feel like I'm... Every time I brake I feel like I'm in hot, and then I somehow managed to get it pulled up. Oh, he's on Gavir's crash. I thought it was Foggia. My heart. Penultimate lap time. We still have a nice big chunk of a gap. Yellow flags everywhere. 2 more laps now to just be absolutely perfect. We have 1.2. Garcia P2. I don't want Foggia to catch up. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I think the hard tyres were a masterstroke on my behalf. I think that might be aiding my ridiculously strong braking performance. Another yellow flag. Foggia's in P2. He's on a charge. I don't like this. Need to be crystal clear for these last 2 laps, not give him a chance. Thankfully Garcia is doing me an absolute A1 by battling with the Italian. If we win this race, it'll be the first race all year that we've won on genuine pace. If you think of all other races where we won, it was down to the AI just being off the ball. Kimi Ring, Portimao, Le Mans, the AI, all of them tracks were just not with it. This would be my first actual genuine race win, which is a bit funny to say. We're not there yet. Foggia's into P2 once again. Oh, we're very wide out of there. It's down to 1.3. Any mistake in the last sector and any on the last lap could really bite me. But at the same time, I don't have the pace to take my foot off, and I especially don't have the gap, so it's going to be one more qualifying lap and hopefully a big bag of 25 points. Hopefully Garcia will do me a huge favour and get on the back of that Italian. It's 0.8. We could be in trouble. Half a second is the DEFCON 5 warning. Goes below that, we are in trouble, because that's dive bomb territory for the AI. Oh, dropped into 0.6 for a second. The next couple of corners is where I will break a bit of time in the braking zones, just like so. Need a later apex out of here. Stop myself getting onto this curb so aggressively. And it worked. We're up by half a tenth. It's still resting around half a second to 0.8. This is where they'll take time out of me. Oh, he's there. He's coming. He's hunting. Just want to focus on my own race, you know, not going to look at the gaps. Bit wide there. Oh, we're deep. Shit. I can air Honda. Ah, oh, no, he's there. It's 0.3. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Oh, he's there. It might as well be riding Pinion. Oh, power 3 all the way to the line. Need to nail 90-degree corner. He's in dive bomb range. The AI are quicker than me through this corner here. Gonna go defensive best I can. He's got a good run. He's got a very good run. He is gaining on me, but it's not going to be enough. We managed to do it by a tenth and a half over Foggia. My goodness, that was close. Oh, just a second till I catch my breath. Look at them lap times. So 57.0 on the final lap. That must have been from Foggia. Don't know how he managed to pull that out. That was ridiculously quick on the last lap. Thankfully, I just had enough tyre, enough pace, and just enough skill to keep myself ahead. He probably would have been up the inside of me into turn 1. As you would have seen earlier in the race, the AI were way better than me in the final sector. They could really just send it up the inside and I had no response. I was so fearful throughout that lap that Fodgy would do the same. But thankfully, we've won our 4th race of our season. And, to be honest, my first Gen 9 race win. And from 12th on the grid, I'm actually pretty happy with that one. That was a very good performance by me. Championship League goes up to 15 points. Still too early to say it's in the bag. 4 rounds left. If he was off the podium, I might say I'd have one hand on the trophy, but no. 15 points. I would have to be on the podium for the remainder of the season. I'd like to have it done before Valencia. If you're a long-time viewer, you know Valencia is not one of my favourite tracks. Just like Rossi, I have lost a couple of championships there before. I've won a few championships there too, but I don't like Valencia. I don't want it to go there, so I need to build out 10 points over the next 3 races and hopefully have a 25 point advantage going into Valencia. We need a few more race wins. We need more performances like this.
Cameras taking us into Parc Fermé to see the race winner, who is rightly celebrating with his mechanics. If he continues like this, it will be difficult for his rivals to keep up with him.
So next up is Thailand. A track I do not like, or not the best at. It will be the weakest track of the remaining 4. I go well at Sepang, Phillip Island. I'm not too bad at Valencia, I just don't enjoy it. But I do not like this track at all. For whatever reason, it just doesn't suit me. But the only thing is, we have a contract proposal. I'd like to know who it's from. We're going to look at it now. Oh, it's a personal manager. I got all excited for this gimp. Yeah, we're getting rejected, George Morgan. No, thank you. We'll stick with Luca. I still can't say his second name. That's his name. Luca, I can't say your second name. But I'm going to leave there. I'm pretty happy with this episode. After a bad Aragon race where we lost points, we dominated that race. We were the quickest man on track until the last lap, and we managed to hold our own right up to the finish line to take a very, very valuable 25 points. So if you did enjoy today's episode, if you could drop a like down below, subscribe to see more, and I shall catch you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.